Peace and blessings. Okay, so I have been taking my time to kind of go through all of the pictures and videos I have for Savior's Day, and it's taken me a little minute to do my little recap, but one of the things that I really wanted to do was focus on the highlight of my Savior's Day experience this year. Now, it was an amazing experience. Every day I was able to do something different, meet other believers, see the ones that I see online in person, learn so much, going to different events and just being around like-minded believers was such an amazing experience. But the one thing that really stuck out to me was my encounter with the minister. And so a few years ago, and by few I mean more than 3, okay, I had a dream that I was at this bus stop. I was by myself and I was waiting for the bus to come, and I could feel the presence of Jesus behind me. Now, I didn't think that I was actually in his presence physically. I just felt him, and in my mind I heard him say to me, just trust me. And so you know how you do the fall experience or the trust experience where you kind of fall into whoever's going to catch you. When I sat down on the bench, it was as if I was falling into his arms, and I felt him grab me and take a hold of me and hold me from behind. And I immediately started crying, and I was just saying certain things to him in my mind, and he was responding to them out loud. So usually when I have a dream and it comes to fruition, the dream will pop back in my mind in that moment. And so fast forward to Saturday for the dinner that the minister was having. It was a private dinner, and I was with the other members of the collective, and we were all standing there together. And Sister Captain Naima came over to us and asked us if we were going to the dinner. And, you know, we were all looking at each other like, what dinner? We weren't aware of the dinner. And she asked us, well, do you want to go to the dinner? We said, yes, ma'am. And she said, well, may Allah continue to bless you all. And she gave us all VIP tickets and the meal vouchers for us to go to the dinner. And so when we were in there, it was so beautiful. Pictures don't do it justice. You just had to be there. But while we were in there, the minister was making his rounds, going around, seeing everybody that was there. Once he came to where I was able to give him the greetings. He looked at me, we made eye contact, he smiled and waved and gave me the greetings back. In that moment, the dream that I just talked about came back to my mind. And then while that came back to my mind, I had 2 other visions within the same time frame. So the one was with me when I was younger, maybe like between 5 and 7. And then the minister when he was younger, and we were outside. It was really, really bright out, sunny. And, you know, he was smiling and laughing, and he hugged me. And it was just like he just was hugging me, playing with me as if I was one of his children. And then the other vision that came to mind was the part about the scriptures where Jesus was walking through the crowd and people were just trying to touch him to get healed. And it was like if I can only touch the hem of his garment type experience. And I could just see, you know, Jesus walking in the midst of the crowd and people trying to grab a hold of him, and me being able to touch him without actually touching him was the other vision I had in that moment. And that was kind of full circle for me, to where I was just like, wow, I'm really in the presence of Jesus right now. And I knew it. Like, some people get into his presence and are surrounded by him and they don't realize it until after the fact. But the fact that I was able to really know in that moment, like, I'm with Jesus right now, was such a necessary moment for me, because it was something that I was praying for. You know, I was waiting for certain answers, and to be able just to have that experience and to know that Minister Farrakhan is the real deal, like he is Jesus in our midst, and for me to experience that firsthand, to know that that is the truth, and I stand on that because it resonated with my spirit, to be able to actually see it in vision form, in dream form, and for it to really resonate with me. I have no qualms. I have no questions. Without a doubt, I know that the minister is the Jesus in our midst, and I just wanted to share that with you all. I hope that you get something from it. I pray that everybody has their own experience to where they know the truth. I know for me, this is the truth that I know, and I'm going to stand on that. I can't speak for everyone else, but this is my truth. All right, so thank you for listening. Have an amazing day.